This is the story of the Get-Along Gang and the Big Bully. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Let's begin now. One hot summer day in Green Meadow, the Get-Along Gang decided to go swimming. As they waited in their clubhouse for everyone to show up, Rocco Rabbit opened the front door and started off. Montgomery Moose called after him.
Wait a minute, Rocco. Bingo Beaver isn't here yet.
Oh, he knows the way. Let him catch up.
But just then, Bingo arrived, and the whole gang set off excitedly for their secret swimming hole. On the way, they crossed Old Troll Bridge. Dottie Dog remembered a story she'd heard.
Mean, scary trolls used to live under here. They made people pay them money to cross the bridge.
Portia Porcupine, the littlest member of the gang, was scared.
Daddy, are you sure there aren't any trolls anymore?
Rocco sneaked up behind Portia and grabbed her.
Gotcha, Portia. Under the bridge with you.
No! Let go! I want down!
Portia began to cry. Bingo grabbed Rocco's arm.
Let her go, Rocco! I bet you'd be scared too if someone did that to you!
Rocco just laughed as he put Portia down.
No, I wouldn't. I'm tough. I'm not afraid of anybody.
When they got to the swimming hole, everyone jumped into the cool, inviting water except Wilma Lamb. She didn't want to get her curls wet, so she floated on her raft. Rocco paddled over to her.
Hey, Wilma, you look hot. Let me cool you off.
And he splashed water all over her. When Breaker Turtle came out of the water, he couldn't find his glasses where he left them. Rocco giggled and shouted to him,
Hey, Breaker! Here are your glasses under this pricker bush. I wonder how they got there.
The gang glared at Rocco, but he just smiled.
Gotta go now. See you later.
Montgomery called an emergency meeting of the gang right then and there.
We have to do something about Rocco. He's getting to be a real bully. He makes more trouble than Catch-em Crocodile.
Tear-soaked Wilma piped up.
Oh, I have an idea. The next time we go swimming, I'm going to teach him a lesson. I'm going to put a worm in his shoes.
Montgomery frowned.
That's no solution. If we do that, we're acting just like him.
Dottie grinned suddenly.
I know. Bullies want attention. If we don't pay attention to Rocco, maybe he'll stop being a bully.
Everyone agreed it was a great idea and promised to ignore Rocco until he started behaving himself. The next day, everyone met in Hoofnagel's ice cream emporium. Mr. Hoofnagel was in a bad mood because the chocolate syrup that had been delivered was bitter instead of sweet. Rocco walked up behind Dottie, and when she wasn't looking, reached for her soda and drank it down in one gulp. Dottie was furious at Rocco, but she remembered her promise and didn't say anything. Rocco grinned at her.
Thanks, Dottie. That was delicious. Hey, Zipper, I like that headband you're wearing.
Rocco grabbed the headband and angrily Zipper Cat jumped up to get it back. Rocco sat on Zipper's stool. Zipper was so angry he couldn't stay quiet anymore.
Get off my stool. I was there first.
Mr. Hoofnagel frowned and pointed toward the door.
Get out of here, all of you! I won't have any fighting in my establishment!
Outside Hoofnagel's, the gang turned on Rocco angrily. Zipper snapped.
We've had it. We don't want you in the club anymore.
Montgomery tried to calm things down.
Let's all cool off. We'll see you tomorrow, Rocco.
Rocco sat down on the curb all alone. He felt terrible.
I was only joking. I didn't mean to make everybody mad at me.
Suddenly, Rocco noticed Catch-em Crocodile and his chum Leland Blizzard in the alley next to Hoofnagel's. They were taking the chocolate syrup that Mr. Hoofnagel had set outside. Ketchum chuckled as he pulled the cans out of the box.
That stupid get-along gang is going to be so mad when we pour this sticky syrup all over their clubhouse.
Rocco rushed into the alley.
Hold it, you two.
Startled, Leland jumped and spilled syrup all over poor Rocco. With a laugh, Ketchum grabbed a couple of cans and raced off.
Sorry we can't help you clean up, Rocco, but we've got something to do.
Rocco knew that he had to stop them. He raced through the woods ahead of them to the old troll bridge. On the way, he grabbed handfuls of leaves and twigs and stuck them to his body with the sticky syrup. Then he hid under the bridge and waited. Soon, Ketchum and Leland, still chuckling, walked onto the bridge. Suddenly, they heard a menacing voice.
Stop! Who goes there?
Ketchum nearly dropped his syrup cans.
Yikes! It's a troll!
Trembling, Ketchum leaned over the edge of the bridge and peered underneath. Rocco jumped out of the shadows.
Get off my bridge, or I'll eat you for breakfast.
Ketchum was scared out of his wits.
Run for your life! Run!
A few minutes later, Bingo came by and saw Rocco picking the leaves off himself. Rocco told him what had happened.
I'm sorry I've been such a troublemaker lately. I've been as awful as Ketchum.
Bingo patted him on the shoulder.
Well, you're a hero now. You saved the clubhouse. Stay here while I get the others.
The whole get-along gang raced from the clubhouse back to Old Troll Bridge. There they helped Rocco take off the leaves he'd stuck on himself. Portia giggled when she saw him.
You make a pretty scary troll, Rocco. I bet Ketchum just about fainted when he jumped out at him.
Rocco jumped in the stream to wash off the syrup. Montgomery sat on the bank.
Rocco, you really aren't afraid of anybody. Not even Ketchum Crocodile.
Ketchum's just a bully. I know all about bullies. I used to be one.
As the gang started back to the clubhouse, Wilma spoke up.
I still think the worm was a good idea. The next time I see Ketchum barefoot, I'm going to put one in his shoe.
And the whole gang agreed. That didn't sound like a bad idea at all.